ஸோ Assassin's Creed 3 ரீமாஸ்டர் PS4 கேம் பிளே. சரி வாங்க கேமுக்குள்ளே போவோம், கேம் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு பார்ப்போம். Assassin's Creed 3 or Liberation. ஸோ ஃபஸ்ட்டு ரீமாஸ்டர் விளாண்டுருவோம், அதுக்கப்புறம் லிபரேஷன் போவோம். நெக்ஸ்ட் ப்ளே.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of the beginning with the abduction of Desmond. No ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do. and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching. Bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. We're here. Let's go.
போலாம் வாங்கடா டேய். வேற டிஸ்மண்ட் இது வரைக்கும் கொஞ்சம் போரிங்காக போகும் கைஸ். எனக்கு எதுவும் ஆக்ஷன்ஸே கிடையாது, சும்மா வாக்கிங் மட்டும்தான். ஆனால் டிஸ்மண்ட் மாதிரியே தெரில.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
கரண்ட் கட்டா
I think we're here.
வந்துட்டாங்களா? என்ன பீஸ் இது? இதான் guys அனிமஸ்குள்ள போறதா இல்ல இது ஏதோ கேட் மாதிரி இருக்கு இவனுக்கு டிவைஸ்ல தானே போவானுங்க நான் ஒரு தலைவன்
You must
Juno.
find the key.
Son?
Sir.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you brought me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be
Locate
communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. There's no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. Run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Hey.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please.
Theatre Royal Convent.
Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening,
sir. This way, please.
This way, wow.
My apologies.
Hey, Tam. ரொம்ப பெரிய தேட்டரா இருக்குமோ?
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. We'll need to find another way up.
So is mine. Like me too, he
I already have.
both against roads and for.
படிக்கட்டு போலியா போனா பாத்துருவானுங்களாம். அதனால தலை இப்போ ஏறி செவுத்துல ஏறி போகுது. இதுல போனா பார்க்க மாட்டாங்களா?
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
Very active and industrious. You may satisfy that I'll soften the evidence. Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty. A lazy dog. When I took the time before, I told him what he would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book. For Tom Gag.
அங்க இருக்கான். எப்படி போறது?
Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation. So I can get more by her staying in. Betty, I've got more goods into our lot here than any five of the gang.
Direction 1620.
So good a customer. If none of the gang take her on, she may end up.
டேய் என்னடா பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க? நான் பார்த்துட்டடா.
A good sportsman always thinks the end part of his life was the breed of the game depends on. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives. Without dispute, she is a fine woman. Because to her I was obliged for my education and to say a bold word. She hath
மேலே ஏற முடியல guys.
young fellows to the business than the gaming table. Truly, Filch, thine observation is right. We in the surgeons are more beholden.
ஐய் திருட்டுத்தனம் பண்ண போறானா? என்ன பண்ணோம்? ஓகே ஏய் என்னென்னமோ பண்ணுறான்பா. ஸ்டேஜுக்கு அந்த சைடு போகணுமா?
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage will put a blooming
Jeremy's really burning on the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
எவன்டா அவனுங்க கீழே பேசிட்டு இருக்கானுங்களா? ஏத்தம்
Make haste and use it, boy. And let your friends know where I intend. Well, I love to make them easy one way or other. When a gentleman is long kept in suspense.
அந்த பாக்ஸுக்கு வந்தாச்சு. இவன் தான் அவன். தலைக்கு மட்டும் தண்ணி சீட்டா?
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
பசுங்க போட்டான். உள்ள போயிட்டு மாட்ட போறான். இன்னும் ஓட மாட்டான். ஆஹா பார்த்துட்டானுங்களே.
Come, please. That man there. Seize him.
யாரா அவன்? டேய் கொண்டதே நாடா.
Any weapons? I beg your pardon. Did they find
Please.
Peace, friends.
யாரெல்லாம் சஸ்பெக்ட்
Try to remember. Peace, friends. There is no danger.
It happened right in that balcony.
What are those men doing in there?
I'm staying where it takes.
ஒளிவுறாடே.
Order. We must have order.
எங்க போறான்? Exit the opera house.
Where are you going?
அந்த ரெண்டு லேடி சொல்லிருக்க மாட்டாங்களா இவன் தான் போட்டான்னு? என்னடா புஜிக்குன்னு வர?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To fleet and bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fair your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Haytham, and bring honor to us all.
பெருமையை கொண்டு வான்ட்டு இருக்கானுங்க. A deadly performance. அதெல்லாம் பார்த்து ஆஹா
Some fresh air might do me good.
இப்போ அந்த ட்ரெஷரை தேடி போயிட்டு இருக்கான் அந்த கேட்டு. அவ்வளோதான் இருக்கு.
And then all will be well. You sure?
The graphics
of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Oh, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
punch பண்ண மாட்டான். Hold O before attacking. அடிக்க மாட்டான். ஓ
Listen to this, Hector.
குழந்துட்டான்.
Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees us...
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side do you on, anyway?
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be. Do you yield?
Never!
Yeah.
How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this? Captain, explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway. These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned.
He's a shitty fella.
Quiet! Here he comes. Make like you're working. They call me high and
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
You looking for another fight? That it? Go away.
You there. I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
అయ్యో ఆప్షన్ వచ్చి ఉన్నది హెల్త్ లాస్ట్లో முடிக்கணுமா வழி விடுங்கடா
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice? Go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
குடிச்சிட்டு இருப்பாங்க பேரல்ன்றான். Hey, Gemma.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Look close at this time.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that?
Someone's
throwing cargo overboard. But why?
He's
a shifty fella. Won't hold it.
Quiet! Here it comes. Make like you're working.
Make like you're working. Naura, serra, vera padringa. இதுதான் ஒரே நைஸாக இருக்கு. இங்கே போகக்கூடாதோ?
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and
இவன் barrel பக்கத்துல இருக்காங்க. இவனை தான் தூக்கி போட்டுப்பாங்க.
tinned fish and biscuits.
Someone needs to have words with him.
Mills tried. Captain turned him away.
Then he must try again, with more force if needed.
வழி காட்டிட்டே போயிட்டு இருக்கானுங்க, யாருக்கும் தெரியல.
Curious. Most curious.
ரொம்ப அவலா இருக்கான், எதுக்காகன்னு. யாருக்கோ வழி காட்டுறானுங்க மட்டும் தெரியுது. கொள்ளக்காரங்க வந்துடுவானுங்களோ?
Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it
Ship sighted aft! She's
Well,
making
hold on.
ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted?
Secure
the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. It doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
அந்த தியேட்டர்ல என்ன பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறமா நீ ஈஸியா தப்பிடலாம் நினைக்கிறியா அப்படின்னு கேக்குறான்.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
இதுலயே குத்துற போறான் அவனு. ஓகே, அவனுக்கு நமக்கு சண்டையா? Rah. Ranger, come on. Come on, bhaiya.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny. Only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
You'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it. All right. All right.
அதேதான். இவன் கண்ட்ரோல் வந்துருச்சா? அட்லாண்டிக் கோஸ்ட்
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கான்? இழுத்து கட்டுறானா? அங்க போகணுமா? மேலே போய் பிடிச்சிக்க சொல்கிறானுங்களா? ஏறா பையா, சேர மாட்டோம். ஐயோ, எது மேலாம் ஏறானே. கரெக்டாக தான் இருக்கும். நான் ஏன் கீழே வந்தேன்னு தெரில. காப்பாத்துமா? Hey.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
அவங்க கப்பல் புயலை தாக்கு பண்ணியாக முடியாம இடிஞ்சு இருந்துச்சு. டே 72 72 நாளோட ஆச்சு. சாப்பாடு வெறும் மீனே சாப்பிட்டு வந்துருப்பீங்களேடா. கோழி பண்ணையே வச்சிருப்பானுங்களோ ஒரு வேலை உள்ளலாம். அதான் கவலையே இல்லாமல் ஜாலியாக இருக்காங்க.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
மேலேறி பாரு, உனக்கு தெரியும் நம்ம லேண்ட் எங்க இருக்கு. ஏன் அப்படி வீடியோ இருக்குன்னு தெரியல guys. ஒரு மாதிரி கிளாரிட்டி இல்லாத மாதிரியே இருக்கு. ஒரு இப்போதான் டைட்டிலே போடுறான் அசிஸ்டன்ட் ஸ்க்ரீட் 3. சன்மானம் கொடுத்துருக்கானுங்க.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Bloody hell! Thief! Someone stop him!
I'm திருடிட்டு ஓடுறான்.
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. I need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
குதிரை வாங்கணுமா அப்போ?
Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
That was interesting.
Hello. Welcome.
கன் எடுத்துக்கலாமா கத்தி எடுத்துக்கலாமா? கன்னும் கத்தியுமே ரெண்டுமே வாங்கலாம் போல கைஸ். அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி தான் காசும் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க பக்கி பசங்க. Trade over. Hold R1 to open weapon wheel. Use L to கண்ணுனா இப்படி எடுக்கணுமா? Hidden bird. Okay.
Mother Barnum's Preserves. Delectable jams and jellies. Fresh from the farm to your table.
என்னமா எடுக்கணுமே இப்போ? ஓ, இப்படி வந்துருமா எல்லாமே? ஓகே.
For cheerful divers at all times of year, contract the musical services of Bellow, Burford, and Prout.
சொன்னா சொல்றேன்பா.
Offers all travelers the finest fare and rates in the city. Cunning travelers always make our den.
ரெண்டு கையிலயும் இருக்கு. குதிரையில ஏறும்.
Hear ye! By royal charter of King George II, certain lands adjoining Trinity Church in the city of New York.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No. Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Hey, Papo. குதிரை எப்படிதான் அழகா வரணுமா?
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
This way.
எங்கடா போனா? மேல போயிட்டானோ?
इंदिरा कंपनी अशोक नगर
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
இன்னும் வேற ஆமை மாதிரி நடக்கிறானே இந்த எங்க வந்திருக்கோம்
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
Don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. I have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened.
திமிட்டு செயல்படுறாங்களா
Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
வைக்க முடியாதா साला गन ले लो चले
Go on now, before you make us mad.
You two, clear off.
यार कहीं हम किराए
Clear off.
Go on now, before you make us mad.
ஃபைட்டிங்லாம் நல்லா தான் இருக்கு
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them. On with the show, then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all.
Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Another press triangle to perform a reflex shoot and a crouch enemy.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. There's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched.
A shame so many had to die.
Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink.
இதுக்கு அசிஸ்டன்ஸ் ரெவல்யூஷனே தேவலாம் போதே அது எவ்வளோ நல்லா இருக்கும்.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rebel.
Look at those badgers running around all over your Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something!
Aw, why's you always gotta go and spoil the sport?
இருங்கடா பையா லூட் எடுத்துட்டு வரேன். எங்கடா போனானுங்க? என்னடா ஏமிங் தாங்க சரியாவே காட்ட முடியுது. சொல்றது நீ பாட்டுக்கோடா.
Come on now, it's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
கரெக்ட் தான். லோட் பண்ணுமாவா? ரொம்ப டைம் எடுத்துக்கிறானுங்களே. வேலைக்காகாது. என்னடா அவன் சுட்டுட்டு இருக்கான், நீங்க என்னடா ஜாலியாக விளாண்டுட்டு இருக்கீங்க?
Boy, Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you'll need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well.
நல்லா குளிரான்றான்.
I suspect we'll be here for a while.
என்னடா எந்த இடத்துலடா தப்பு பண்ண? சுற்றி பார்த்துட்டு வருவோமா? இதுதான் இந்த ஏரியா மேப்பு.
Evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink!
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Church will. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done. Wonderful.
Charles? Sir?
Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
We find him.
அங்க போட்டு தள்ளலாம்.
Come. I'll show you how.
அவனா வேகமாவே நடக்க மாட்டானடா.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
That the representatives of the colony of Massachusetts have returned from the Albany Congress. A renewed diplomacy with the Mohawk has been promised. For the amateur sailor or fishing enthusiast.
என்னடா நடக்குது?
Your best source for news. For all manner of Westphalian products go to hell.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle.
ஓ டார்கெட் கிட்ட நிக்கணுமா?
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
Have the skiff for you. Come see us, Pier 3 behind Healy's and Sons. Simpsons of Smithfield, the finest provider of beef, veal and live
ஹெல்ப் பண்றோமா அப்போ?
the choice of all discerning restaurateurs. The Gazette, the Boston broadsheet.
Okay. ஐயோ பார்த்துட்டாங்களா? எங்க போகணும்னு தெரியலையே. அவங்களுக்கு கில் பண்ணுவான். Please drop between chest neighbors right here.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
In today's one-penny Boston Country Journal.
ஓகே இப்போ பேச மாட்டானுங்களே. அதான் நான் வந்துட்டேனே.
Scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
The Boston Country Journal for all your country matters.
இதான சர்ச்சு
The Plough is pleased to announce the opening of its new Weave the space.
அங்க இருக்கா சர்ச்சு
The city's best prices, guaranteed.
அங்க இருக்க சர்ச்சு ரொம்ப தூரமா இருக்கு சாக மாட்டான் மேலே ஏறி சண்டைக்கு வருவானோ எட்டு காசு தான் வச்சிருக்கான் அப்போ இந்த கேம்ல ஏதோ ஒரு ஸ்பெஷலுங்க செலக்ட் பண்ணாம இவ்வளோ காசு தருது சர்ச் இன்னும் 65 மீட்டர் தான் இருக்கு என்னடா கீழே விட்ட புசுக்குது தப்பிச்சிட்டே இருக்க எங்க இருந்துடா பார்த்தானுங்க எங்க இங்க பார்த்துக்கிட்டே இருக்க என்னடா அடிச்சிருக்கீங்க இவனாடுறா அவனை தான் தள்ளி விட்டல கன்னு தரையில சொருவி இருக்கு. சர்ச்சு மேலே இருக்கும். இந்த வந்து சர்ச்சு போயிட்டு சிங்கர்னைஸ் பண்ணோம். சிங்கர்னைஸ் நல்லா கெத்தாக தான் நிற்குது.
Time to take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
Plus R2 plus X. Leap of faith.
Hear ye! Shots fired in anger in the colony of Pennsylvania. Lieutenant Colonel George Washington has led troops in an attack on the French. The French have protested the king and systematic...
என்னடா நீ வந்துட்டு போக்குற? வந்துட்டானுங்களே. எடுத்துக்கோ. வேற என்ன பண்ணுவான்? கொன்னு விட்டுட்டான். என்ன பண்ணோம்? பண்ணியெல்லாம் இருக்கு. என்னடா இவ்வளோ பேரை போய் பார்க்குறீங்க? எனக்கு பயம் இல்லை. இத்தனை பேரும் போட்டு தள்ளுவோம். அடுத்தது யார் வரீங்க? ஏய் என்னவா பண்ணுறான்? பயந்து நடந்துங்களா? ஜென்ரலா? ஏய் சுடலாம் செய்யறான். என்ன ஜென்ரல் வேலை காக்குமா? ஜென்ரல்கிட்ட நிறையா இருக்கும். ஆடா டே 8 ரூபாய் வச்சிருக்கான். ஆடா போங்கடா டே போட்டு தள்ளிட்டு. வலி 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 வலி. Oh my god. ஐயோ பாத்துறானுங்களே. நீங்களா போட்டு சொல்லணுமா? இருடா எப்படி தடுத்தான் பார்த்தியா? ஏஞ்சிக்க கூடாது, ஏஞ்சிக்க கூடாது. அது மாதிரி நிறைய பேர் சர்ச்சை சுற்றி பேசிட்டு இருப்பாங்களா? அதெல்லாம் கண்டுபிடிக்கணுமா? எங்கடா போய் கண்டுபிடிப்பேன்? இங்கே கொஞ்சம் பேசிட்டு இருக்கானுங்க.
So he says to church that one way or another the debt would be settled. I don't envy the man. He's grim times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good.
I'm looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we best not buy any new.
Good call, that.
ஐயோ கண்டுபிடிச்சிருவானுங்களோ? ஓ நோ, என்ன யார் இப்படி பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க? ஏய் உங்களால தான்டா. ஃபெயில் ஆகிட்டே இருக்கு. கண்டுபிடிப்போம்.
I've asked the criers, but they all plead ignorance.
Bugger that! They're lying!
Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
And forget it! The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
இந்த மாதிரி ஃபைட்டில் இஸ்யூ வந்துச்சுன்னா சூப்பராக வந்துருக்கும். எவன்டா பார்த்து நானே என்னடா வரைஞ்சிட்டு இருக்கான். மாட்டிக்கிட்டனோ? கீழே வந்து தெரியும். Force.
I asked if I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control.
How odd. Did they say what had happened?
No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on.
Where were they taking him?
Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way. Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them.
I'll have to find the key. Wait here. Here we are, then.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I'll take his hands. Put an end to his surgery. Maybe I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock. Put an end to his fucking us.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
Now, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas, do you hear me? I'll have your head!
No. I rather think you won't.
A little bit from here, a little bit from there. Make myself a nice keepsake, I will.
Commoner's dirt. Oi! Over here, you bastards! Come on! Have at me!
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
Johnson's told me what you intend. As it happens, the man who held me is the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
That fancy lad is our slaver?
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Hardly. The man's a commander in the King's troop, in charge of the Southgate Fort.
We need to find a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime, I'll attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
rest your soul. What happened?
State your business.
New recruit.
More kindling for the pyre, eh? Well, go on then.
How'd you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General Braddock. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
Pitcairn, you fool! Your acts are treacherous. Give me one good reason I shouldn't kill you right now. Were you planning to announce yourself, or did you hope my men wouldn't notice your arrival?
If you'll allow me to explain.
Oh, by all means. I should like very much to hear this.
I have not deserted, sir. I am here under Commander Amherst's orders.
Show me a letter bearing his seal, and you might be spared the gallows.
I have no such thing. The nature of my work, sir.
It's the sort of thing best not put to paper.
Haytham.
General Braddock?
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Wolves often travel in packs.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt. It's bad enough my superiors have insisted I grant you use of Charles. But they said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward, listen to reason.
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
And to think I used to call him brother.
What now? Well, they'll chase us off if we try and return.
We're done with this camp. And as luck would have it, so are they. Come along.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
Perhaps down Marlborough. What of Lynn or Ship Street?
Yes. Those fresh arrived are often soon in dire straits. They're more likely to seize upon an opportunity to fatten their purses.
Offering of all dimensions and specifications. Price of meat now represented in America by Lang & Associates.
Here you go.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
The Black Swan Inn offers you the finest fare in the city. Come for our famous Sunday roasts, washed down with Durham ales, and enjoy our new bowling green out the back. Are you indeed?
Perhaps down Marlborough.
No. It's...
What of Lynn or Ship Street?
Yes. Those fresh arrived are
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
Hey, crowd oda dhaan nikren eppadi maatna?
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
For the very best in firearms, you need but stop at one expedient location.
Perhaps Stein Marlborough? No. Its residents are too content. Their homes are nice.
Wait pannuma bro.
Yes.
Maatida bro, Bujichi bro. Hey bro, welcome to my stream bro.
What are you
avane
planning?
distract
To steal
panniduvana.
Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
Okay bro, நம்ம தான் ஏதோ சிக்னல் கொடுக்கணுமோன்னு நினச்சிட்டு நான் போயிட்டு முன்னாடி போயிட்டு மாட்டிக்கிறேன். இந்த பூனை வேற தொலைப்படுது. இவன் அருமையா நம்மளோட ட்ரெயில் பண்றானே.
Where shall we head next? Perhaps Stein Marlborough? No. Its residents are too content. Their homes are nice, their days untroubled.
What of Lynn or Ship Street?
Yes. Those fresh arrived are often soon in dire straits. They're more likely to seize upon an opportunity to fatten their purses and feed their young.
நம்மால் டக்கு crowd-ஓட மேட்ச் ஆயிரான்ல. எவ்வளவு தூரம் டெயில் பண்ணிட்டு போனோம்? ஐயோ டாகி மாட்டி கொடுக்காத. ஐயோ என்கிட்ட வந்து விளையாட்டுட்டு இருக்கு.
Super part choose penny looking back.
தேங்க்ஸ் ப்ரோ. ஆமா ப்ரோ, அதான் ப்ரோ பார்த்த அசசின் ஸ்க்ரீட் 3. அது இல்லாம அசசின் ஓட ஃபேன் ப்ரோ நான்.
Oi!
ஓ இவன் தான் டிஸ்ட்ராக்ட் பண்றானா ப்ரோ?
You thieves and scoundrels one and all! Fire on you and your false war!
Oh my god.
After him!
போடு. இதான் அவன் பிளானா? அவன்கிட்ட போய் திருடணும். ஓடுறானே. அவனை கில் பண்ணக்கூடாதா?
Unhand him, Edward.
ப்ரோ கொஞ்ச நேரத்துக்கு முன்னாடி HDR ஆனாவல ப்ரோ. மாரியா புகை அடிச்ச மாதிரி ஆயிடுச்சு கேம்.
Let us go.
இப்போதான் கொஞ்சம் கிளியரா
John
இருக்கு.
Pitcairn with us.
I will not have my authority challenged.
Nor I.
Put them all in chains.
ஆமா ப்ரோ. வெரி ஆயிடுச்சு. ஒருவேளை கேமே இப்படிதான் இருக்குமான்னு நினைச்சு பயந்துட்டேன். ஆமா ப்ரோ, இது ரீமாஸ்டர்ட் இல்ல ப்ரோ, அதனால கொஞ்சம் கிராஃபிக்ஸ் ஹை பண்ணிருப்பானுங்க. சார்லி நீ சண்டை போடாத. போடு சார்லி, வெறித்தனம் பண்றானே. Master.
I stayed my hand today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this.
எப்பதான் கார்னல் வருவான்னு இருக்கு ப்ரோ.
All debts will be forgotten. You're free now, John.
Traitor! Go on then. Join them on their fool's errand. And when you find yourself lying
I assume
broken
you've good reason for causing all this madness. What is it you require of me?
I'll explain everything on the way.
last.
ஏய் என்ன அரெஸ்ட் பார்க்குறியா போயிட்டு வா ஓகே ப்ரோ நானும் இன்னும் கொஞ்ச நேரத்தில் சாப்பிட போயிடுவேன் ஏய் வழியில் நிற்காதடா அவளை அடிச்சிட போகிறேன் ரீலோட் பண்ண விடுங்கடா பயம் இல்லையா உனக்கு
Gentlemen, I believe I found the solution to our problem. Or rather, Odysseus has.
Oh, do you? Are you a new guy?
The Greek hero, you lobcock.
Allow me to explain. We enter Silas' fort, under the pretext of kinship. Once inside, we spring our trap, free the captives, and kill the slaver.
Dodgy, dodgy. I like it.
Then, let us begin. First, we need to find ourselves a convoy. Convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
If we time this right, we can catch them all unawares.
The Boston Country Journal.
பண்ண விடுங்கடா. அது கொண்டு போய் கில் பண்ணியாச்சா?
Charles, you and Williams serve as vanguard. Let no man reach us.
What about me?
You and John will follow from a distance and keep watch over us. I'll signal you when I have need of your services. We're here to help you, along with those held inside Southgate Fort.
Free me.
Not until we're inside the gate. I can't chance an inspection of the gate going wrong. I'll see you safe. You have my word. Do you know anything of Silas' operation? How many men we might expect? The nature of their defenses? You must be rather important to him if you were given your own escort.
Sir, we've enemies ahead. Shall I engage them?
No. Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it.
As you wish.
I wish you'd trust us. Though I suppose it's only natural for you to be wary. So be it.
Halt! Identify yourselves! Where is Lieutenant Jones? What's the meaning of this?
Engage the enemy!
எல்லாம் நம்பாளுங்க தானா நம்ம வெறும் கமெண்ட் மட்டும் தான் பண்ணுமா
Goddamn dogs.
Let no man reach us!
Looks like you're to meet the Reaper.
Aha! Bringing fresh meat, eh? Come here. I want to take a look before Silas.
On your guard, men.
Of course.
Only say the word, and I'll cut them down.
Me and you. Who's your officer?
Engage the enemy!
Looks like you're to meet the Reaper.
நம்ம ஆளுங்களா புள்ளைங்க குதிரை வண்டி விட்டு
All
போக
clear.
மாட்டேங்குது. சரி சாப்பிட்றேன்
Hold!
Evening, gentlemen.
State your business.
Delivery for Silas.
Go on, then.
See? I'm freeing you just as I said I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain. Let her go.
But she'll give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
He dies.
Signal when you're ready to strike.
Greetings. How fares the watch?
Who are you?
Thomas Smith, newly
What are you
recruited.
talking about?
Arrived from
Prison.
London just last week, in fact.
And you're to patrol with us?
So said Silas. I assume it's all rather straightforward. Watch for disturbances, ensure order is maintained. Merchandise?
You don't know, you don't need to. Just do as you've been told and stay out of our way.
Of course.
Oi, fellas. Apologies for me tardiness. Cutter had me working late.
You know Cutter?
Well, who do you think got me this post? We're like brothers, me and him. Now, what's this Silas want us doing? We're to rough up the prisoners, relieve them of their finery. Oi, fellas. Apologies for me tardiness. Cutter had me working late.
You know Cutter?
Well, who do you think got me this post? We're like brothers, me and him. Now, what's this Silas want us doing? We're to rough up the prisoners, relieve them of their finery. Ahoy, fellas. Apologies for me tardiness. Cutter had me working late.
You know Cutter?
Well, who do you think got me this post? We're like brothers being in. Now, what does Silas want us doing? We're here to rough up the prisoners, relieve them of their finery. I don't carry on.
An hour of quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free? It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess! Seal the fort, kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
Push them back!
Go on, Heath! We'll hold back the guards while you deal with me!
You shall not have us!
I'll deal with this, sir! This is the best Boston has to offer.
No wonder the French still pose a threat.
He's here!
Benjamin!
Stop the interloper!
Glad to
He's
have you
the
with
one
me. I could use some help.
Who are you?
Name's Hatham Kenway. You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I made a promise to you, Silas. One I intend to keep.
What happens now?
We wait. But not for very long, I suspect. It's been several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact, but there's been only silence. My men grow restless. They want to know what comes next, and I do not have an answer. Lee alone remains active, pursuing leads, however slight. He stalks the city streets and scouts the bordering woods, hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved. There was a woman there that night. It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch and wait, hopeful that my true mission might finally begin.
General Brother as to the success of his expedition into the Ohio.
Hello, Charles. Any luck finding our mystery woman?
Word is she's been stirring up trouble just outside the city in a town called Lexington.
Well, then that's where we'll begin our search. I'll meet you there.
What's on your mind then?
Have you found her?
She's made camp not too far from here.
Excellent. Well, the sooner we're done, the sooner we can get out of this cold.
We'll move faster on horseback. I'm afraid I have some bad news, sir.
Oh?
Braddock is insisting I return to service under him. I've tried to beg off, to no avail.
No doubt he's still angry about losing Pitcairn. To say nothing of the shaming we gave him. Do as he asks. In the meantime, I'll work on having you released.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
Not your fault.
We're too late.
Fire's only just been snuffed. Snow recently disturbed. She's close.
Bollocks.
These tracks are fresh. They must be hers. Seems she took to higher ground. Out of the snow and into the trees.
Wait here.
Damn it. Wait! Come back! You return to Braddock, Charles, before he grows suspicious. I can handle things from here.
But sir!
But nothing! Go! Stop running! I only wish to talk! I am not your enemy! Please just hear me out! Gods, woman! Only let me speak! Enough!
You try my patience, woman!
Are you touched in the head?
Me, Hatham. I come in peace.
Why are you speaking so slow?
Sorry.
What do you want?
Well, your name, for one.
I'm Gadzit Zio.
Pleased to meet you. Gadsday.
Just call me Zio.
Dio.
Zio.
Dio.
Now tell me why it is you're here. Where did you get this?
From an old friend.
I've only seen such markings in one other place.
Where?
Well, it is forbidden for me to speak of it.
I saved your people. Does this mean nothing to you? Look, I am not the enemy.
Close to here, there is a hill. Meet me there, and we'll see if you speak the truth. That town hosts soldiers who seek to drive my people from these lands. They're led by a man known as the Bulldog.
Edward Braddock.
You know him?
He is no friend of mine.
Every day, more of my people are lost to men like him.
Then I suggest we put a stop to it. Together.
What do you propose?
That we kill Edward Braddock. But first, we have to find him.
I don't trust you.
I know.
Yet you remain.
That I might prove you wrong.
It will not happen.
So you say.
So I know.
Wait here. A Mohawkman is likely to raise suspicions, if not muskets.
This is hardly the first time I've been amongst your people. I can handle myself.
I hope so.
Can't stand being quartered there. The endless crashing of the waves, the sting of the salt in my eyes, and the goddamn gulls shrieking and shitting everywhere.
You're sure that's where we're going?
Aye. The Bulldog's putting together another expedition.
Well, that's what they're calling them now. Expeditions.
Aye. Smart too. Slap a fancy name on something and all evil is excused.
I hear tell the French are readying to move on our positions. Wonder what Braddock intends to do about it.
He's already left for the advance camp. I'll wager our little holiday here is just about ended. We'll be marching south before week's end.
Oi! Where you going, Cully?
Me?
No, the other cock Robin.
Well, I was leaving.
Oh? And now?
Well, now... I'm going to feed you your teeth.
And you were worried I was going to be the problem? You're hurt.
Oh, it's nothing.
Here. This should stop the bleeding.
That wasn't necessary. But thank you.
We should move on. Meet me at Braddock's camp when you're ready. Use the snowstorm to mask your approach. Having second thoughts?
Hardly. But I'll have to approach this carefully.
Go on then. I'll keep watch from here.
I can hide in that cart.
What's in the wagon? I need a full inventory.
As you wish. Let's see. 2 barrels of salt, 12 pounds pork, 10 pounds beef, 7 dozen eggs, 16 wheels of cheese. None of it French, don't worry. 5 bottles of whiskey, a couple dozen new uniforms, boots, leather for patching, blankets, a cart feed for the horses. What else? That's it. That's all there is.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Did he give? He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they'd now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words.
much as I hate to admit it. Still, can't he see this is unwise?
Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried, John.
I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use. Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Good news. General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Damn it! Why, George? What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they'd now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it. Still, can't he see this is unwise?
It doesn't sit well with me either. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the Bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried, John.
I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use. I need to find it. Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Damn it! Why, George? What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they'd now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it. Still, can't he see this is unwise?
It doesn't sit well with me either. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the Bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried, John.
I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use. I need to find it.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Good news. General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Damn it!
Reason did he give? He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict, one in which they now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it. Still, can't he see this is unwise?
It doesn't sit well with me either. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried, John.
I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use. I need to find it. Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Good news. General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Damn it! Why, George? What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict, one in which they now have the upper hand.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Damn it! Why, George? What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict, one in which they now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it.
We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the Bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried, John.
I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use. I need to find it. Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
What news?
Braddock has left to rally his troops. They're marching on Fort Duquesne. It'll be a while yet till they're ready, which gives us time to form a plan.
No need. We will ambush him here near the river. Go and gather your allies. I will do the same. I will send word when it is time to strike.